Hi, how are you? It's Travsneer, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we slayed Colonel Kurzen and his allies. And now the rebels will not have to worry about him anymore. But we also have another quest that is related to the Colonel, called the Kurzen's Mystery. And we will be trying to do this quest today. Colonel Kurzen was once a great noble man. I must find what caused his fall into depravity. He may be under the sway of troll magic. To confirm this, I must study some of their legends. There are 4 tablets hidden within the troll ruins of Stranglethorn. I must see what is written on these tablets, transcribe their markings, and bring the transcriptions back to me. The first tablet is in the Belial ruins, the second in the Vile Wreath, and the third and fourth are in the ruins of Zalkunda. Alright, so let's head over there. And we also have a quest in the Vile Reef as well. It's called Pearl Diving. The Badlands is a harsh place filled with vicious predators and bold scavengers. Scary especially for a short little goblin. Oops. To survive, I have to be tricky. I know the recipe for flash bombs. I use those to scare away wildlife, but I'm running low on one of the ingredients, crushed blue pearl powder. Get me some and I'll make it worth your efforts. Heh. And I hope you have good boots on the blue pearls. Good boots on the blue pearls I need are found in the Vile Reef. Yep, the Vile Reef and Stranglethorn. I wonder why he's at. It's like he wants us to have good boots on. Okay. Okay, so I think we're at the Belial ruins, aren't we? This is where the first one is. What are we looking for? Like monuments? Is that it? Oh. Is that it? Moon over the Veil? So I guess we'll have to fight our way in here. And just start smacking these guys. Drop all our totems down. Get over here. Why is this guy throwing stuff at us? It's like so far away. Completely wrecking these guys though. Let's pop get to the Naru. There we go, get a little Inky totem action going. Completely destroyed those trolls. Okay, I think this is it. Moon over the Veil. First troll legend. I wonder if you can like read the legends. Oh, you can. The moon over the Veil shines, casting its glow upon the jungle, where proud warriors heed the call to defend our nation and sacred grounds. A moon over the Veil shines far above the cries of battle, where blood is spilled, of foe and comrade alike. And when our brethren pass into realms beyond the known, the soul spirit hardens deep beneath the veil. And when our brethren pass into the mountain's temple, we shall protect their eternal spirit, encased within the holy blue crystal. And when our brethren pass, a moon over the veil shines. Well, we all know what happens when people die in WoW. They go to the Shadowlands, and they get to, depending on how they were, they get placed in a certain area. I wonder where Squiddly Diddly would go. Probably Revendreth. Like, he's not that bad, but he's not completely good either. I think a lot of people would just end up going to Revendreth, to be honest. Okay, so let's see if we can sneak by stuff. Just want to find out what the heck. Let's see if we get netted. Yeah, I'm gonna keep running. I don't care. Gotta find out where these documents are. I think there's probably one up here. Yeah, we're starting to pull a lot. Should I keep fighting? Oh wow, that guy got destroyed. Damn it. Look at all these three guys. I wonder what they're doing. Stop throwing stuff at me. Oh my gosh. Dual-wield Shaman is awesome. I hate those totems. Okay, though there's the Emperor's Tome. We clearly want that. We still in combat? No. Good. Let's man up. I'm not sure how we will sneak to get this one. That's just one in Silkunda. There's going to be another one. Just a gift of the Naru. I just love putting down these totems, man. I have to get rid of these pages, eventually. Let's see if we can sneak this. The fourth legend. Oh, there it is. Let's read it. By moon and fire, by flesh and bone, scribed in blood, carved in stone, leave this place or meet your doom. Death stands guard over the Emperor's tomb. Alright. Well, I guess we better get out of here. I wonder if that's referring to the blood god. Don't run away. Damn it. These trolls, I tell you. So there's got to be another one around here. I think there's two in Zolkunda. And the last one's in the Vile Wreath. I'm gonna go there last. Look at all those Wind Fury procs. It's awesome. Maybe it's over here. In this little camp. Yeah, there it is. Fall of the Gurubashi. That sounds interesting. Let's deal with you. So we're putting our totems down. Yeah, flurry procs. Don't touch our totems. I hate getting netted. It's not that bad as a shaman, though, so you have range abilities. It's kind of rough, actually. We're out of mana. Okay, now we can fight him. Just need the flurry procs to go off, and then he nets us. Like, oh man, why you gotta do that? Huh? Okay, we clearly need to drink up now. It's a very guarded tome, I guess you could call it. Dual wield's the way to go. Like, no wonder they put it as a talent. Like, it's like so awesome when you get it. Here, we're going in. Just pull them all back here. Drop another totem here. Look at this. It's just like all you hear is flurry procs. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see if we can sneak this. And then it's off to the Vile Reef after that. And this is the third troll legend. Rising from the ocean, a tower of water, Neptulon sent the great kraken to doomed Talai. So huge were forms that jungles of creep swayed through their limbs, and Leviathan swam through bodies. The largest kraken they raised, his arms high, and crashed them into the sea, sending waves about him, and they raged towards Talai. I don't know what that is. The kraken roared, and their voices thundered like an ocean storm. We come. Minloth, standing firm, called forth his magic. The waves sent to Falalai parted and washed the both sides, and they flooded the jungle beyond. Minloth then bade his minions chant spells of binding, and a din rang out as dozens of troll voices rose, and one voice rose above the rest. Minloth bellowed, and his magic gathered the power of his minions' spells, and he cast it at the approaching kraken. The seas parted, and Minloth's spell sped towards the servants of Neptulon. Lightning tore the sky, and the spell struck them, and 1,000 bolts fell, boiling water and burning craters in the earth. Minloth cried in triumph, knowing his spell would fell the great beasts. But the kraken are old, very old. They remembered when the land was first born from the sea. They remembered when the old ones ruled, and when the travelers came and cast them down. The old ones are the old gods. They remembered when magic was new. They are old, and they hold many secrets. And though Minloth's spell was strong, it, like the troll, was mortal, and so it failed. It failed to bind the kraken, but it enraged them. Not in aeons had a mortal caused them pain, and the troll spell was painful. And so they shed the bindings of Minloth's spell, but then roared and stuck with fury. A rumble was heard, and great waves rose from the deep, raced towards the land. When they reached the Falalai, they cast a shadow on the city, but before they had destroyed it, kraken halted poised. It's crazy, man. The troll witch doctor trembled and cried out to their master Minloth, gazed at the mountains of the sea, doomed and defiant. He turned to his adepts and whispered, and the trolls etched the last words into stone. Minloth then faced the looming kraken. He grimaced and hurled his staff, his cast bold act. The kraken then bent their fury upon Minloth, and an ocean fell upon Thalai, and it was no more. And then the waters fell upon the jungle, washing clean all they met. Trolls and beasts cried out as the waters smashed and drowned them. I wonder, why am I getting fatigued? What the heck? I'm in the Vile Reef. That scared the crap out of me. So we were like, what, page 6? He grimaced, hurled his staff, his fast bold act. The kraken then bent their fury, and it was no more. And then the waters fell upon the jungle, washing clean all they met. Trolls and beasts cried out as the water smashed and drowned them. Many Gurubashi wondered why The ocean swallowed them, but then they died and knew nothing. And finally, when the waters reached the mountains, they stopped. Appeased, they retreated back beyond the shores, and they left a wake of death. They retreated, but they surged around Philae and remained drowning forever. And the chief Vargazul, safe behind the mountains in Zul'Gurub, went out to the jungle and found it washed clean of his people, and he despaired, for his dreams of conquest were thwarted, and never was Minloth the serpent found. Wow, so I guess that's why the Gurabashi are... Well, I guess, is Hakar an old god, the blood god? Like, I don't think is he an old god? I'm not sure. But there's a reason why the Gurabashi in Classic wanted to, you know, get back to their conquest days. And that's why they started serving Hakar, the blood god. Let's get rid of this. There we go, we got a blue pearl. This is going to be such a pain. Do we have water breathing? Do we have, like, any water breathing potions? I don't think so. Oh my gosh, come on. Maybe we'll do this other quest another time. The, like, picking up seashells one. Like, we'll do it while we're here. But clearly I need to find the ruins, which I believe are right over here. And then these are the ones that were washed away, I guess. But yeah, I wish we had a swim speed pot. I had a swim speed pot on Travidon, which was awesome. Doesn't look like we have one on our Draenei here. I wonder if shamans have anything like that. Like just being able just to breathe underwater ability. I know they have a... Yeah, they do. You need fish scales, though. And we need fish oil for water walking. Alright, so if we get some fish scales or fish oil, we can breathe underwater. It's kind of a shame we're doing this quest without that. I don't even know where the heck I went. There, we gotta go here. I think. Look at that over there, a little shiny. We're in the Vile Reef, right? Like, I don't even know where the heck I am. I think we gotta go out more. And that's where we'll find what we're looking for. Which is the final legend. I thought it was over there, but it doesn't look like it is. I think it's over here. It's like a little troll city over here. It's too bad we don't have water breathing. It sucks to, well, that's just classic, right? You always need a reagent to use an ability, but... Is that the final one right there? I think it's around there. Remember there being like a tablet back there that I had to get on my paladin? Yeah, that's it. Acrylic the Wanderer. I actually picked that up. So the trolls could bring it back to Orgrimmar as like a keepsake, I guess. But now I guess the Alliance are stealing it to gain information. Yeah, we'll see what we can do here. I don't know if we'll be able to take it without being disturbed. No, you dumb murloc, dude. Let's see if we can get it. You can't pick it up. This guy's shooting me with frost bolts. It's like the worst thing you can do. In the water, like slows my swimming speed. That's awesome, man. That's such a good ability. And then something, who's attacking me, man? This guy? Get out of here. Alright, so there we go. Thick murloc. I don't think we want any of that stuff. Alright, so let's get back to land. We'll read this. I'm not going to get the... I don't feel like fishing for those right now, especially without water breathing. I think we'll try to get... Try to find out how to get that ability we want. Shiny fish scales. Maybe we might even go to the auction house and purchase some. But what's the fourth legend here? I just don't feel like dipping up and down. Like it's a pain. Just finding the shells will be a pain too. So this is that's the fourth one. We read the fourth one. Wonder which one this is. I think this is the second one. Yeah. The Tale of Grillick the Wanderer. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so let's get on our mount here. Start heading over this way, and then we'll check out Grillick the Wanderer. The Tale of Grillick the Wanderer. The beginnings of the tablet were worn and erased, but the end was legible. Grillick stamped through the jungle, and his eyes burned, and his chest rumbled. The three was great anger, for there was great anger in him. In fury he roared to the sky, and he raised his arm. He raised his left arm, grown strong and sure from hunting without its twin. For Grillick's right arm was gone, and it would not return. And so he wandered, and he searched, and his arm remained lost to him. So he cursed and roared as he walked, but Grillick had long ago turned his ear away from the spirits, and they were angered and would not listen to his curses. Doomed was Grillick, doomed to wander armless. Alright. It's an interesting story. He lost his arm and he was pissed off and he started cursing, and then the spirits got mad and they just left him alone. He just had lived out his days just cursing about having only one arm. So I think the story about the old gods was the coolest one. And like the Kraken and the Gurubashi trolls. I think that was really cool. Now they're all hanging out here and he's all grub. They're really the only troll tribe that's actually like trying to conquer. The other ones are just like doing their own thing. Taking care of themselves. Alright, so let's turn this quest in.
You need something?
Squilly Diddly, do you have the troll legends? They must know their secrets. Thank you, Squilly Diddly. I will study these legends to see if there is some link between the trolls and the evil that has possessed Colonel Kurzen. Alright, while I study those legends, you acquire to gather for me implements of evil troll magic, enter the territory of Skull Splitter trolls, a second tribe to the distant south, and acquire Skull Splitter fetishes from the witch doctors and mystics.
See you later.
Alright, so it looks like we are going to be going to the Skull Splitter troll area, which is the ruins of Zalmamwe. Which I would say is probably the toughest place in Stranglethorn Vale other than, you know, Zul'Gurub, obviously. A lot of patrols there. I died actually a couple times on my paladin there. Yeah, we got a little bit of XP there, not too bad. Learned a lot about the trolls, and then I guess next episode we will head over to the ruins of Zalmamwe, which is over here, and we will slay some Scalp Splitter trolls. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.